Can you tell us about English Tochka and what makes it innovative and successful?
We really love what we do. All people that are working on this project are very smart, very passionate. All the traditional teaching techniques we use only partially, only a little part of it. And we try to avoid everything that people don't like, everything that people are scared of, like textbooks.
Yeah.
No one likes books. No one likes textbooks. I've never seen a person in my life who used a textbook for a couple of years and then started speaking English after this or understanding English. And this is why people spend so much time on learning English. And we understand the power of numbers. We are an educational company. We use all of that power. We analyze it, but we don't focus only on the numbers. We focus mostly on people. We are the people company. It's important for us to understand what they think, what they feel, why do they come to us, what do they want. The quality of the sound is so important because they are going to be listening to what you tell them. They're going to be listening to the language that they are learning. We have to focus on that too. And others don't really care about it as much. They focus on something different and people trust them. People trust them their time. People trust them their knowledge, trust them their money, and they don't deliver. And people give up. They start to think that learning a language is an impossible task.
Sounds very interesting, Alex. Can you speak to more specifics about how the system actually works?
We've shortened the training time to 15 minutes. And 15 minutes seem like nothing to our students, seem like nothing to anyone. People don't have to emotionally prepare themselves for 90-minute training, for a 90-minute lesson. It seems like a huge time. We have so many things we have to accomplish these days, so many things we have to do. I know so many people who have been living in the United States for 15 to 20 years and they don't speak English. Why is that? Because they don't interact with natives. We immerse people into English all day long, 7 days a week, but they don't notice it. It is an intensive, but they don't feel it. And this way, we create this English background that they are immersed into all day long. And that's why it works so great.
Fascinating, Alex. Tell us, why do you think people are ready for this approach?
They are so tired of what the other folks tell them about learning a language. They tell them that it's hard, it's time-consuming, it's tiresome, and I understand why they tell that, because they went through the same process, the same system. There was no English Tochka back then. And I myself, I went through the same very process and I didn't like it, nor anyone likes it. Life itself and people have changed so much over the last few decades. You can take a flight from one side of the continent to another. It's only 4-hour flight and you don't feel you've traveled too much. The time has gotten faster. We don't keep up anymore. So much information we need to consume, and we don't have time for that. We don't even have time to make sense what's going on. I think we've found a way to cheat this. We monitor all those changes in technology, all of those social changes. My team and I, we always monitor that. And we use it, we merge it together and embed it to what we do, embed it to our system. What we do is we take something that people already know, already familiar with, they're very comfortable with, like using your browser, using your laptop, using your smartphone. And this way people don't have to learn anything new but English, only the language they are learning in a very fascinating way that keeps them interested. It's very new, it's very up to date.
Very interesting. I can feel your passion for this approach, Alex. Tell us, why online and where do you think education is heading today?
What online gives us, it's a very deep understanding of what's going on, very deep understanding of our students. We can watch their behavior, we can watch their progress, and we can give them what they want because we can analyze what's going on. And also we don't like people to waste their time on anything, right? Even if it's driving to us to study English, they could spend all of this time on something more useful and much more important, like spending time with their friends and family, or probably learning some more English, who knows? And this way, we don't have to focus on the entourage we have to create of the environment where they come. They can be in the comfort of their own home. and we can focus on something that is truly important instead of the entourage.
I can see why you're innovative and successful. What's next for you and English Tochka?
As I said, the team is great, very smart, very passionate people who know what they're working on, very great people. And we all have common vision of what's next, of what we're gonna do, of what we are doing today. And we work very hard. We work our tails off because we believe that we can show people that there is another way. There is another way of how you can learn a language. And this is very important for us.
Well, this has been quite informative, and again, I can see why you have such an innovative and successful program. Alex, thank you very much for taking time.
Thank you, Ron.